My son, sit down. What I am about to tell you is not a conversation. It is a confession. It is the letter I wish my own father had written to me when I was your age. It is everything I learned the hard way, through years of confusion, wasted energy, and silent suffering that nobody around me could explain. I want to start with a question. Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling empty? Not tired, not sick, just hollow. Like something vital was drained out of you while you slept. Like the engine is running, but there is no fuel in it. If you have felt that, son, keep reading, because I am about to explain exactly why. There is a secret that the greatest men in all of human history knew. Warriors knew it. Philosophers knew it. Scientists knew it. Kings knew it. And somehow, in the noise of the modern world, it got buried, hidden under distraction, under cheap entertainment, under the lie that your body's most powerful resource is something you can spend carelessly without consequence. That resource, son, is inside you right now. It has been inside you since the day you became a man. And every single day, the world is quietly, cleverly, continuously trying to get you to waste it. Through your phone screen, through entertainment, through boredom, through habits you never consciously chose. And most men never even realize what is being taken from them. The ancient Indians called it brahmacharya. The word comes from Sanskrit. Brahma means the divine creator. Charya means to walk in the path of. So brahmacharya literally means this: walking in the path of the creator by conserving your sexual energy. This was not a suggestion in ancient India. This was the discipline of warriors, scholars, sages, and kings. The ancient Chinese called it Jing, your primordial essence, your life force. The Taoist masters taught that every man is born with a reservoir of this energy, and that reckless ejaculation drains it, not slowly, not gently, but rapidly. They said it leads to premature aging, mental decay, and a life lived at half power. Think about that word, half power. In ancient Greece, Pythagoras, the greatest mathematician the world had ever seen, required every single one of his students to practice complete sexual abstinence. He believed semen contained the vital spirit of a man. Plato wrote about controlling sexual impulses as essential to developing the mind. Even Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, connected excessive ejaculation directly to damage of the nervous system. Son, I want you to pause and feel the weight of what I just told you. Ancient India, ancient China, ancient Greece. 3 completely different civilizations. 3 completely different languages. 3 completely different centuries. And they all arrived at the exact same conclusion independently. When that many of the greatest minds in human history agree on something, a wise man does not dismiss it. Now let me bring this closer to your world. Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer who ever lived, abstained from sex and ejaculation for 6 full weeks. Before every major fight, he was vocal about it publicly. He said it gave him an edge his opponents simply did not have. Not a supplement, not a training method. This one discipline. Think about the kind of man Ali was. Then think about what that tells you. Nikola Tesla, the man who invented the electrical system that powers the entire modern world, practiced lifelong celibacy. He explicitly, publicly credited his extraordinary mental powers, his ability to visualize complex machines in his mind with perfect clarity, and his breathtaking creativity to the conservation of his sexual energy. The man who literally lit up the world chose to retain his inner light. Mike Tyson's legendary trainer, Cus D'Amato, kept Tyson away from women for months before major fights. He called sexual energy the fuel of a warrior. He said releasing it before a fight was like deflating a tire before a race. And Tyson, in his prime, was the most physically terrifying fighter on the planet. These things are not coincidences, son. They are a pattern. Now let me tell you something that will change the way you see your own body forever. Most people think semen is just a fluid, Biology class taught you the mechanics. What it did not teach you, what nobody teaches young men, is the cost. Your body works extraordinarily, almost desperately hard to produce this substance. It is not water. It is not waste. In a single ejaculation, you lose roughly 5 milligrams of zinc. Your entire recommended daily intake as a man is only 11 milligrams. That means in one moment, you are losing nearly half of your entire day's supply of one of the most critical minerals in your body. And zinc is not minor. Zinc is one of the primary raw materials your body uses to manufacture testosterone. No zinc, no testosterone. You also lose proteins and amino acids, including glutathione, one of the most powerful antioxidants the human body produces. Your body uses glutathione to fight aging, protect your cells, and reduce inflammation throughout your entire system. You lose calcium, magnesium, and potassium, the 3 electrolytes your nervous system needs to function. You lose actual vitamins. B12, vitamin C, real metabolic energy your body spent producing. And then there is spermine. Son, this compound is so biologically powerful that scientists today are actively studying it as an anti-aging molecule. They are extracting it and adding it to the most expensive anti-aging skincare products in the world. Rich people are paying fortunes for it. Your body manufactures it naturally, inside you, every single day. And you have been flushing it away. Now multiply all of that loss by daily ejaculation. Multiply it by 3 times a week. Now multiply it by 1 year. 5 years. 10 years. Your body running a constant nutritional deficit, spending enormous resources producing and replacing this substance over and over and over again. And then ask yourself honestly, why do I feel tired? Why do I feel foggy? Why do I feel like something is missing? Son, the answer has been inside your own body the whole time. Now let me take you inside your brain, because this is where the deepest explanation lives. When you ejaculate, your brain releases a massive surge of dopamine. Dopamine is your motivation, your drive, your ambition, your ability to feel pleasure, reward, and purpose. Everything that makes you want to get up and build something runs on dopamine. The dopamine spike from ejaculation is one of the single largest your brain is capable of producing. Scientists have measured it and compared it directly to the effect of cocaine and heroin. I am not being dramatic, son. I am telling you the scientific measurement. The question is not whether the spike is powerful. The question is what happens immediately after. And this is where most men's lives quietly fall apart. After every massive dopamine spike comes an equally massive crash. Your brain releases a hormone called prolactin, which creates sedation, low motivation, and complete disinterest in everything. That hollow, flat, slightly empty feeling after ejaculation, that is prolactin speaking. Your brain also temporarily reduces the sensitivity of your dopamine receptors. It turns the volume down on pleasure because it was just overwhelmed by too much of it. Over time, with repeated cycles of spike and crash, your baseline dopamine sensitivity slowly, quietly drops. Normal life becomes less rewarding, less interesting. Ambitions feel distant. Goals feel hollow. You need more and more stimulation just to feel ordinary things. This is not weakness of character, son. This is chemistry. And it is the mechanism behind how men lose themselves gradually. Not all at once, but day by day. Now here is what happens when you retain. Your dopamine does not spike and crash. It builds. Day after day, like water filling a reservoir. Steadily and powerfully. Your dopamine receptors stay highly sensitive because they are not being repeatedly flooded and desensitized. Normal activities, working out, learning something new, pursuing a goal, start feeling genuinely rewarding again. Real life becomes enough, more than enough. It becomes electric. You wake up in the morning and you actually want to get out of bed. There is a fire in your chest, a hunger, an aliveness. The ancient traditions called it oyas, a radiant vital energy that fills the body and mind and makes everything feel sharp, clear, and real. Men who have felt this describe it as operating on a completely different level than everyone around them. You will understand exactly what they mean. Now, son, let me tell you about testosterone specifically, because this is one of the most important things I will say in this entire letter. A study published in a scientific journal measured testosterone levels in men during abstinence. After just 7 days of not ejaculating, testosterone levels rose by 45.7% above baseline. 45.7% in one single week. From one practice alone, 45.7%, son. That is nearly half again your normal testosterone level. No supplements, no injections, no expensive protocols, no doctors, just retention. This is why around day 7, men on retention consistently report a surge unlike anything they have felt before. Drive, confidence, physical power, aggression that is focused and controlled. Your body is running on elevated testosterone, and every part of you knows it. The long-term science is still being studied, and I will be honest with you about that, because I will never lie to you. But here is what is certain. Every ejaculation depletes zinc, and zinc directly builds testosterone. Chronic zinc depletion from frequent ejaculation means chronically suppressed testosterone. Retention stops the leak. Your body finally has the raw materials it needs to run at full power. It is that straightforward. Men who retain consistently report something beyond just numbers on a hormone test. They report a deeper, more resonant voice, faster, thicker facial and body hair growth, dramatically better performance in the gym, and faster recovery. A focused, healthy aggression and competitiveness. Stronger, more unwavering eye contact. A physical presence and dominance that other people can feel in a room without being told anything. These are real things. Son, I want to pause here and ask you something. Think about the men you respect most in your life. The ones who walk into a room and the air changes. The ones who speak and people listen. The ones who seem to carry something that most men simply do not have. Now ask yourself, what is that thing? I am telling you what it is, and I am telling you that you can have it. Now let me tell you about the benefits in full, not as a list, but as a real explanation of why each one happens, starting with focus. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, focus, and impulse control, is extremely sensitive to dopamine levels. When dopamine is chronically depleted from frequent ejaculation, it underperforms. You are distracted, impulsive, and mentally slow. Retention changes this completely. When you retain and dopamine builds, your prefrontal cortex operates at full capacity. Thoughts become clear. Focus becomes sharp. Decisions are faster, better, and more aligned with your actual values. The mental fog that most men live inside every day lifts. And for the first time, perhaps in years, you think clearly. You see clearly. You act from strength instead of impulse. This alone changes everything.